Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Slapping away granny and pitney with impunity, like you are God Almighty. But that's not so. Oh no. I hope when your time comes, they show you no pity. Murder you just like you murder people on the street every day. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoa, yeah. Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming. Your day is coming.
Ring the alarm, another youth gone. Open up the scriptures, make we chant another psalm. Them dirty boy and not come. Them a worship fire. Killing all the baby we just born. Another song of tribulation. I come to sing too much bloodshed. Bloodshed on the rhythm. Them glorifying the gun king. I teach the youth them gun sling. See another bada ballin'. We are one them.
Old dirty Ghana boy. Your day is coming.
And your day has come. Yeah, man.
On the spot, news media. We got the latest news. We don't care about the views. We just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right. Y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on? A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in a Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. Bigger crime, never heed to the warning, and now him get the canning. So before we get into the knockings and clappings, how it all went down and the police report, make we hear from the man that deal with the plan, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Fitz Bailey. Listen.
I wish to confirm to the Jamaican people that Nesta Morrison, OC Bigger Crime of 11 miles Bull Bay, which is the border of St. Thomas, was fatally shot during an intelligence-led operation by the security forces in Longville Park, Clarendon. Bigger Crime has been on the police most wanted list for over 2 years, and despite many requests from the police for him to turn himself in, he actually did not, and several operations were mounted against him that were unsuccessful. Bigger Crime rained terror on the citizens within the 11-mile Bull Bay areas and its environment, killing and maiming several people. I think it's a victory for the people of those communities, and it's a great relief that he can no longer perpetrate those acts of violence against them.
Now, my peeps, Nesta Bigga Crime, Morrison, one of Jamaica's most reputed criminal elements, a real old dirty kind of boy by its truest meaning, one that has reigned terror in the 11 miles Bull Bay area of Tankwell and surrounding communities for years. This man has played hide and seek and eluded the police for the past couple of years whilst he rained terror upon these residents of 11 miles Bull Bay and surrounding communities. Now on the Spot News Media would have covered several vlogs on this particular individual, namely some of these on your screen. So for those who do not know who was Bigga Crime and what he was capable of doing and what he had done and some of the crimes he committed, along with other criminal counterparts, you can go right ahead and tune in and watch these vlogs and get yourself caught up. Now, as for Bigga Crime, his time and reign of terror has ended, as we all know. So I could give you the official police report as it relates to that particular incident. Now, the residents of Langsville Park community in Clarendon has been left stunned after security forces took the life of one of Jamaica's most wanted fugitives, Nesta Bigga Crime Morrison. All of this took place on Wednesday in the Langsville community. It was a case of deja vu for the southwestern Clarendon community, which was home to another of the country's most wanted. We are talking about Rudolph Boxer Shaw. So when I see my peeps, a whole heap of time, you have some nice secluded areas, some upscale communities and criminal elements blend in and is right there beside you. Could have been your own neighbor. So people are to be vigilant in these communities, not because it is one of those upscale communities, you still have to be vigilant. Yeah, man. So the security forces have been in hot pursuit of Bigga Crime, who also went by the moniker of Grimy Boss. He managed to elude the police on numerous occasions before he was located in the Clarendon community. Who remember on November 24th in 2022 when the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force closed in on him on one of his many hideouts, recovering 2 assault rifles, 1 Browning double-action pistol and 129 assorted rounds of ammunition, 108 live 5.56 rounds that are the one with them using at the AR-15, 16 live 9mm rounds and 5 12-gauge rounds. That operation, they also recovered paramilitary equipment and a large sum of US counterfeit cash among other contraband. This criminal element, Bigga Crime, was also a regular feature on the Jamaica Constabulary Force's Wanted Wednesdays campaign. Bigga Crime was also wanted for a series of knockings and clappings, not just 1, nor 2, nor 3, that resulted in the loss of life of some people. He's also wanted for shooting with intent. He's also wanted for arson attack on residents in the Bull Bay community of East Kingston. This man is wanted basically for every single crime that you can think of, hence the name Bigga Crime. Yeah, man, may I tell you. So right now, my peeps, let me give you what really took place. So when I say on Tuesday night, Officer Yeman Pick and team was deployed to East Kingston in locating this criminal element what them call Bigga Crime. So word on the ground is that Officer Yeman Pick get good intelligence pan the boy and circle him ends and knock it and clap it pan him. A brazen shootout go on Tuesday night before them clap him with Wednesday, Yeah, man, but he eluded the police because that hilly terrain in Bull Bay area there so is his ground, so him definitely know that more than Officer Yeman Pick and team, and he got word that the police was coming and he made good his escape after the knockings and clappings between him and them. Now he got a ride and left the area and ended up in yours truly, Langsville Park, Clarendon, yesterday. Now, of course, Officer Yeman Pick and team have them ears pan the ground and them a track him. Little did he know that police has intelligence and police has technology of such that they can wiretap cell phones and track him. So that is what the police did. So intelligence led the police to ascertain a phone number for Bigga Crime that he normally uses to call and extort people. Now the police tracked that telephone to the Longsville Park community, and of course using Google Earth and also other technologies zone in on his precise location. Now Officer Yeman Pick and team approached the location and surrounded that said location and plead to Bigga Crime to surrender, but he did not do that because Bigga Crime decided that if he might go out, he might go out like a real Jenna and did the unthinkable. Well, I would not say the unthinkable because Bigga Crime is a man who is very brave. Yeah, man, may I tell you, thought that he could outgun Officer Yeman Pick and team. So as the officers approached the premises, knockings and clappings in full effect, may I tell you. The man knock it upon the officers them who had to take evasive action in protection of their lives and that of their colleagues. They returned fire and breached the premises. After breaching the premises and storming the house, Bigga Crime was cut down by those said officers. So that is how it all played out for him. A 9mm pistol was recovered from that scene. So on your screen is Bigga Crime little small matic where him carry. But boy, may I tell you my peeps, Bigga Crime need to understand. Say you can't carry knife come a gunfight. The police them have some big tall up tall. A lone AR-15 the police them go in the pan. So that like a 19 bind there could not have sufficed Bigga Crime. Yeah man. I saw it go more time when time you take them out of them comfort zone, take them out of feed them normal grounds, because I'm pretty sure probably if that knockings and clappings took place out there in 11 miles Bull Bay, it would be a whole different story, because a theme ground that all I'm arms and ammunition they right there. So we just glad say Officer Yeman Pick and team did due diligence, follow protocol and took him out in a timely manner. Now the residents of Bull Bay, 11 miles and surrounding communities can rest assured that Bigga Crime will no longer be of a nuisance to your communities. So a word to all the would-be criminals and criminals out there aligned to Bigga Crime and also other opposing factors. Cease and desist from your criminal activities, because you next will be placed on the wanted list, and Officer Yeman Pick and team, that is the CTAC men, will be coming at you and you will meet your demise. Time is the master and a scallion. Remember that. Yeah man. So over there in the 11 miles community of Bull Bay and surrounding communities, many persons had mixed reactions about the demise of Bigga Crime. Some persons even went on to say that they don't have much to say because that man did not do things alone. Some persons said wall and zinc have ears, but truth be told, many persons are happy that the police them get rid of him, because persons was in fear as time passed by. He and his cronies used to seize their cell phones to see who they were communicating with. Residents also claimed that they were beaten whenever they refused to pay extortion and or was late with their extortion monies. Some persons were stating that they are saddened by his untimely passing because their communities are left vulnerable as their protector and strongman is no longer around. Can you imagine, my peeps? Some people literally have Bigga Crime as their protectors. Some persons really don't understand what Dons do to their communities, but that is for a whole different vlog for me to explain to persons what the presence of a Don do to your community. It does way more bad, even though it seems as if it is doing way more good. Now, persons related to Bigga Crime is stating that enough people hear things where the police and media say about him and run with it, but it is not true. One relative stated that Bigga Crime was in Mandeville and Kana clap a bull bay and the police them say a him. One other person stated that he was somewhere in St. Elizabeth when a man ended up losing 3 points and the police personnel and media personnel say a him. And that same relative stated that he was not the monster that the police and the media houses portrayed him to be. So my peeps, different people, different reactions, different stories from different persons. But at the end of the day, we know for sure that Bigga Crime reigned terror over the residents of 11 Miles, Bull Bay and surrounding communities. And we are indeed happy that his reign of terror has now ended. We would have wished for him to turn in himself to the police years ago, but he decided to walk a certain path and stayed on it. And this is the end result of the bad choices he made. The choice was his to turn his life around or turn himself in to the police and have his day in court. He could have been alive today, but because of his choices, he met his demise. So no matter what anyone want to say, Bigga Crime was a menace to the society, and the society had to take a stand at some point in time. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.